Would love to know what you do for dry land training exercises to help your skiing on an off-season training. So I just keep skiing. I really am not a fan of having an off-season. Every now and again, you'll do some form of injury that needs a rest. There you go. That's your off-season. I know not everyone has that approach, and that's fine. But yeah, I do a fair bit of running. And then as far as stuff in the gym, it's normally sort of the boring exercises that the physios have you doing. So it's more rehab stuff just to keep things moving correctly. And then, yeah, you really do want to do opposing muscles if you are skiing. So if you're not skiing, go for it. Just do your skiing muscles, do a lot of lat pull downs, get in the gym and move as much weight as you can. But if you're skiing a lot, yeah, you got to do your opposing muscles. So do a fair bit of chest, do a bit of biceps, even though you don't need them to ski. You just got to even things up. And that'll keep you being able to work those skiing muscles that get very overdeveloped without sort of becoming completely uneven and causing a whole heap of other problems. So yeah, the dry land training, I mean, the fitter and stronger you are, the better. But yeah, nothing is a substitute for skiing. Alrighty, Kyle. Would the GTR make any level skier better? Or would you recommend something like a V for an intermediate level skier? Yeah, awesome question. So I've been pushing hard for a lot of years that the GTR is the best ski we make, and you will ski better on that ski, okay? It is much, much better than all the others. The others are great, but they're all some form of trade-off where we go wider to get more lift and all of that. The GTR, even if you're just free skiing through the lake, is the best ski. Like, you're gonna ski better on that ski than anything else. But the trade-off is, like, if you're heavy and you don't want something with that much drag, you just want like a larger surface area to sort of cruise around the lake with less drag on your body, go for it. Get a bigger ski, get a wider ski. I mean, we've got lots of good options, especially the V. It actually rides very much like a high-end ski. It just rides high with very little drag. But yeah, like even for a free skier that doesn't run the course, you're going to become a better free skier on a GTR than what you are on anything else. So yeah, killer question. I've always pushed for that. But I get it, you know, some people don't want to spend the money of the high-end ski, and some people just want a ski that's really, really easy to get out of the water on and doesn't have any drag when you're skiing around. This is from Susan. What, aside from Worlds, is your favorite contest to ski in? So, Moomba, I guess. Yeah, Worlds was amazing. But if I was to pick my annual favorite tournament, Moomba is absolutely unreal. And I mean, being an Aussie in the Moomba finals is just about the coolest thing you can do in water skiing. Like, we get a big crowd at Moomba. You're talking at least 60,000 people on the bank. And you hear them. I remember my first Moomba final. I hadn't run a 39 at Moomba before. And yeah, I turned 3-ball, and you hear the commentator screaming, and then I heard the crowd cheer so loud that you like felt it in your chest, and you're still skiing, screaming in 4-ball as all that's happening. And then by the time you're sort of coming into 6, you really hear them all cheering, like they think you've got it, you still got a bit to do. But yeah, Moomba's pretty special. And it happens to be the hardest place to ski ever. So, I mean, that just makes it yeah, an absolute war, even though everything else is sort of the best circumstance you could ever imagine. Alrighty, so Scott, what is the time frame between when you ran your first set of buoys to your first pro event? I was 16 when I learned to run the course, and then I was 20 when I got my contract from Connolly. Happened quick. I was a pretty good athlete prior to that. Like, I'd done, you know, nothing really high level, but I'd just done a lot of sports. Fair bit of Aussie rules. I was pretty bad at that. But yeah, I sort of got into the skiing late, and it happened quick. But yeah, once you get onto the pro circuit, the learning curve gets pretty bloody steep.